Hey guys, just doing another video. The last one, we showed how to do the calculations, model calculations for the measures of center and measure of spread. But now, here, we need to show our understanding of data displays, one histogram at least, and parallel box plots. I've shown you previously how to use the histogram and box plot generators to do these, so we need to start the next section, which is data displays. Let's introduce that section properly. Did I do it capitals for each section? Yeah, I did capitals. Displays, statistical investigations involve displaying the data in a easy to digest fashion so that conclusions can easily be made about the different data sets and about the hypothesis presented. Because the data collected was continuous numerical, the most appropriate data display didn't spell appropriate properly. Appropriate data display to show the skew of each data set would be a frequency histogram, as can be seen below. Now, one issue that we had was I didn't actually do a histogram for group 2, so let's fix that now. Histogram. What's the lowest reflex score? Average 207, so still 200. What's the highest? 354. We can use the same settings. 200 to 220, there was 1. 220 to 240, none. 240, 260, none. 260, 280, 266, 1. 280 to 300, 1, 2, 3. 300 to 320. No, 293, 1, 2, 3, yeah, I counted that. 300 to 320, no. 320 to 340, 1, 2. 340 to 360, 354, 360 and above, no. Just double check. There was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bits of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. Here's my frequency histogram for the other group. So copy image, paste it into here, and then we can deal with it as we like after. Let's resize it to be the same picture format. Let's make it 8 centimeters wide. Let's make this 8 centimeters wide too, and they sit next to each other. So this was the gamers. Okay. Control C. Data displays. This was the gamers. Figure 1. Gamers frequency, reflex in milliseconds, frequency histogram, small r, and this was the non-gamers up here. Figure 2, non-gamers, reflexes in milliseconds, frequency histogram. Why did the caption go there? Figure 2. Can't edit that. What can we do? Let's word wrap it. And see what happens. Move this down. Why does the caption go to the... Okay, let's see if we can do a caption for this. Can't change it. Below selected item. Maybe we'll just have to use text. How about that? Just delete that. Try one more time. What does auto caption do? No, that's no good. Figure 1, gamers, reflex, score in milliseconds. I don't know why it's doing. Let's just try it. Non-gamers reflex score in milliseconds. Can I change the 2 now? Yep, okay, that's better. So I've got the frequency histograms in the assignment. I'm going to put a border around it. Okay, let's talk about it. The frequency histograms show a clear difference between the skew, not between the skew, difference in the skew of the 2 groups in the investigation. The reflex scores of the gamers were slightly positively skewed, with the peak and majority of the data being found on the lower end of the reflex scores. That's why there's a peak towards the left. However, the reflex scores of the non-gamers were slightly negatively skewed, with you can see there's more data on the right side than on the left side, with a peak and majority of the data being found on the higher end of the reflex scores. That's what the histograms show you, the skew. Now let's do the box plots. Box plots are useful for showing the consistency of data sets and the center of the data values within them. It shows you at a glance how spread out the groups are and where they lie. The box plots for the gamers and non-gamers can be found below. Caption. It's telling me figure 2. Figure 2 box plots for gamer and non-gamer reflex scores in milliseconds. Change the figure number there. Should have done that before. There's a huge part of that video of me just stuffing around the captions, but that's fine. I was doing this live, no practice. Picture border. The box plot, the parallel box plots above, again confirm the skewness of each group, with the gamer box plot being slightly compressed on the left side, meaning it is slightly positively skewed. The non-gamer box plot is compressed on the right side, meaning it is negatively skewed. The box plots also clearly show that the gamers were less consistent, as the box plot is much wider. Less consistent than the non-gamers with their reflexes, as their box plot is much wider than the non-gamers. The median shows that the gamers had faster reflexes. In fact, the median of the gamers was 278.5 milliseconds versus 278. Versus Q1 of the non-gamers, which was 278.67, suggesting that 50% of the gamers had faster reflexes than the fastest, had faster reflexes than 75% of the non-gamers. Half of the gamers, which is this section, that whisker and that part of the box, half of the gamers were faster than this section of the non-gamers, which is 75% of them. Okay? So that's something that you can get from the box plot. The box plots show the gamers were less consistent than the non-gamers. And then we commented on the median, we talked about the spread. Okay, that is data displays. Control B, Control U to make it stand out. That's data displays. Done. So, a little bit of annoyance there, stuffing around with the captions, but we got there in the end. Hopefully that video helps you out with the data display section, and I'll see you in the next one.